Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Kristina Santiago of Exist Brightly, and I am just tapping in today to invite you to be seen. Be seen as your sacred self and to step fully into your well-being and step fully into who you are and who you are meant to be by taking your power back and letting it be. So this Monday mantra, if you're listening via podcast, I'm aligning with peppermint oil. And we're going to talk a little bit about, I'm feeling called to talk a little bit about the throat and about the throat chakra and moving energy out of it, trusting how you share your words, being mindful of your words, and also giving yourself permission to speak more freely so that you can in turn be seen. Whatever path you're on, whatever your work is, your calling, your purpose, or even if you are not sure of what that is yet, it's all part of the bigger picture. And it's important that we give ourselves the space to arrive in our truth without judgment, without comparison. And girl, I know that's a tough one, especially as an Aries rising. I'd be looking at people's followers like, oh shit, 10,000 followers. How do I even get there? Like, let it go. Let it go and trust where you are. So what I'm finding in my growth process, in my business process, in my mindset, in my self-love, in this move, in this cross-country move that we are getting ready to embark upon, it keeps coming back to trusting. It keeps coming back to trusting right now exactly where I am, exactly who I am, and trusting my dreams, knowing that I have these dreams because they are my own. As my mentor, Amber Lily Istrom, says, if the dream is in you, it is for you. So know that in your heart. I think that's the most beautiful way I've ever heard that put, and it just feels so right. If the dream is in you, it is for you. Breathe with me. But it takes a lot to get to the place of trusting our dreams. Whether that is, I think in the beginning, we dream about money, about success, about material wealth, because that's the easiest way for us that's what we think is going to make our life valuable. But when it comes around, when we start to mature, our dreams mature and our mindset matures, our heart matures, we start to feel, in my humble opinion, I should say my personal opinion, I feel like I have realized my dreams are less about the material and more about the feeling that some of these material items bring. So we are on the quest to find our first home, and we are on the quest to make that home our dream home. And yeah, it's going to be beachfront, and yes, it's going to be amazing and have huge windows and great lighting and a mother-in-law house. And I can smell the saltwater air rolling through the household, and I can see Dave and Percy and Alden on the beach and Sasquatch sleeping in the bed, and everything's clean and bright and spacious, and I can feel that. So yes, is it something that is somewhat materialistic? Yeah. And does it represent a higher income bracket than where we're at right now? Yes. But does it feel good? Yes. So that's where I'm claiming it, is in the feeling. And that's how I know that it's aligned within me. So if I was, I'm not dreaming about a red Lamborghini, because I could give two shits about a red Lamborghini, to be 100% honest with you. It just it does not make any, to me, there's no connection, but to you, that might sound like, oh yeah, that's part of my dream. So let's get clear on that dream and trust into that. And I'm using peppermint oil, and I'm just going to place a drop on the back of my neck and on the front of my throat. And I'm doing this just to open up my throat chakra so that I may speak more clearly. And yes, I do this before I record every podcast. So this is a double dose of peppermint, which I am not mad about. And if you have sensitive skin, dilute it. You can just put a drop and run your hand under the water real quickly and then put it on. But in order for me to claim these dreams and to trust these dreams, I have to be willing and able to speak about them freely. And if you notice, when I speak about my dreams, I don't have blocks. I know where I'm going and I know the footing that I need to get there. And I'm speaking as if it's already here. And that has happened with me because I have done a lot of work on my throat chakra, and I also am willing to be seen. And that's a tough one. That's a tough one for a lot of people. Let me get real clear with you. If you have not seen me and you don't follow me on Instagram, or we're not connected on any social media to where you have seen me, I am 5'10", 275 pounds, relatively full coverage of tattoos. But you know what's funny? Being seen was a tough one for me. So you might not think that I have an issue with being seen, but it took me years to really understand. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion, We can be seen, we think we're being seen, but we're just like, peep. We're just peeping in the microphone. And then our voice gets a little bit louder, our dreams get a little bit bigger, we feel a little bit more confident, and then we're speaking a little bit more brightly. And then all of a sudden, it's like, once you start to roll down the hill of discovering your true self and your true path, the voice flows through you, the words flow through you. It is not even your work. It is the work of something bigger that you're being called to do. And then I think there's a lot of, we don't worry so much about what we say or if we're being seen or not. We just do. And we put ourselves out there more and more and more because we need to do this work. So you can already hear how my voice it gets so much more passionate and so much more bright because I am rolling down that hill and I am connecting more truly to my path and to my work. And it hasn't been easy. It's been terrifying. From day one, it's been terrifying, really. From when I started Exist Brightly, I actually started Exist Brightly about 3 years ago. But I wasn't ready to fully commit because I was tattooing full time, and I love tattooing. It's definitely a passion and a joy of mine, but I want to do it in a capacity that serves within Exist Brightly. So I had to take a break, which is where I'm in right now, to really develop and anchor into Exist Brightly so that I can weave that offering in seamlessly when the time is right. But I'm on the journey, right? I'm rolling down the hill. I'm finding my voice, finding my truth, trying to share this journey as openly and as honestly as I can with you, because I want to encourage you and let you know that I need to see your story. I need to see your YouTube video. I need to hear your podcast. I need to see your Instagram photo, because I wouldn't be where I was today if I hadn't seen others doing this work as well in their own divine way. If I hadn't seen others stepping in their own divine right. And we each have this power, we each have this voice, we each have this spirit dwelling within us. And I invite you to be seen. So on that note, let's take a few minutes to breathe deep with me. And I hope that everything you took in these past 5 minutes resonates with you, and that you see me holding my hand out to you to walk with me, not behind me, to walk with me in this. So let's take a couple deep breaths and we'll do a little meditation here. Just honor our week, start our Monday mantra, our Monday off so powerfully, so bright with this meditation. Soften your eyes, sit nice and tall, let your shoulders drop, and on the inhale, feel your heart blooming towards the sky. You can even tone the navel in a little bit to give yourself a little extra length, a little extra height, a little extra strength. Inhale fully through the nose. Part the teeth and just exhale. I want you to keep your breath even as I speak mantra to you, with you. And I want you to feel the river of breath cascade down the back of the throat, into the lungs, into the torso. And on the exhale, it just so softly pours out, releasing any doubt, negativity, fear, or just letting you come back into balance. I am bright. I am powerful. I am magnificent. I trust my path. I am in the perfect space. I am supported on this path. I'm ready to use my voice. I am ready to speak loudly and clearly. I am ready to share my truth. I am ready to be seen. Big breath in here. And exhale freely. Let the whole body melt. Maybe drop the ears side to side. Open up the neck, the home of the throat chakra. Give it more space for you to speak more freely. Wherever you are, know that I am grateful for you. The light in my heart sees and honors the light in your heart. Thank you for walking with me on this path. And if you're interested in more of this teaching, you are invited to reveal your ritual. Sign up for this free offering at www.kristinasantiago.com. Link will be in the bio. And thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for shining your light. And I look forward to seeing your light. So please tag me in your posts or shout me out. Whatever serves you best. I want to see you being seen. So thank you so much. And shine on, sister.